What is up, people? Megasonic here with another Dragon Ball Super episode review. This time we're going to talk about Piccolo versus Ant-Man. Remember to like and subscribe and share this video with everyone know and love. Anyway, let's get on with this review. So you guys know how we usually do this. We go with 3 pinnacle moments of the episode. And the first pinnacle moment I like to talk about is the Invisible Man himself. Now, this was very interesting while I was watching it, is we were always speculating because there was 2 slots in Universe 4 and they were just empty. So people speculated one's invincible. There was some leaked pictures of like a little bug man and another one of them. So Universe 4 we know as the wild card universe where they just have really interesting and crazy abilities just to get by. And they do use underhanded tricks just to win. And I like that fits the universe. I do not like their God of Destruction. He's kind of annoying, and I'm glad he's gone. But anyway, so in the episode, we kind of see the Invisible Man kind of like jump Universe 7 and kind of neighboring enemies. And he almost knocks Vegeta off. He knocks off the Power Ranger dude, the Camera-headStudio guy, knocks his ass off. But getting more into the fight, this was a nice shine episode for Piccolo because Piccolo's the one who starts like getting a drop on him. Like he almost knocked out Gohan, which gave me a little heart attack. And like Piccolo just sunned this dude, really made me smile because Piccolo hasn't really, he's been looking like quite of a chump in the shadow of Gohan. And I don't want, because you know how Dragon Ball Z fans get when a character starts showing slight fatigue, they start screaming how they're nerfing them or how corny they are or whatever. Like, guys, shut up. If a character was losing, if a character was beat everyone's ass all the time, it would be a boring show. Like, shut up. But they took out this guy really quick. I thought this guy was gonna be like the main villain of the episode, but they took him out in the first 5 to 10 minutes, which I was really surprised. The second pinnacle moment has to be this weird little blue guy from Universe 4 again, and his ability, he can make optical images while they can attack you, but you can't attack them, which is a great ability, and it would have been so much helpful in the beginning, but obviously he sucks. Is so he can easily knock him out, because that's what Piccolo did, because this guy lasted about like 4 minutes at best. And it was interesting because he brought back old villains from Universe 4. And he kind of does it where he probably pretty much puts you in a dome and brings you these sort of images of resurrected fighters, and you kind of like to duke them out. And I thought that was going to be the main villain of the episode, but no, it wasn't, because Piccolo got rid of him again. And it was just like, Universe 4, this was just a quick get rid of Universe 4 episode. And I'm kind of glad at that, but the same thing about it is just like, I felt like they brushed through these guys way too quick with the mystery that was behind them. Like, the Invisible guy got kicked out the ring like the first third of the episode. And then the next episode, you got the little blue, not next episode, the next minute, you got the little blue guy get knocked out less time than that. So, yeah, I guess to my final pinnacle moment, and it's kind of 3 things in this one pinnacle moment. It has to be Piccolo getting disqualified, getting kicked out of the ring, due to this next enemy I named the episode after, called Ant-Man. They don't really give him a name. He probably does, but I probably missed it. But 17 calls him Bug Person, but I'm gonna call him Ant-Man because obviously, recently with Marvel kind of taking over the mainstream media, you can kind of see that Ant-Man's going to make a big imprint on some people, because I went 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, I would never call this guy Ant-Man, but this guy is Ant-Man because obviously people think the Z fighters obviously think this is another guy who has the visibility powers, but every time they go to strike they can't hit him, and they're wondering like, why can't we hit him, why can't we see him? And 17 figures out saying that like, maybe you shouldn't use sense the key, you should just look at what's like right in front of you. And he figures out that the enemy is very, very tiny, and he's extremely fast, and he has a lot of power behind his punches. So Goku and 17 think of this really interesting tactic where Goku slams the ground to kind of mess up Ant-Man's footing, kind of like break that up, and 17 shoots projectiles at it, eventually getting the hang of it. It then gets captured in like 17's specialty, which is force fields. It kicked out like a soccer ball, and that's pretty much next pinnacle moment is, well, Universe 4 gets erased. And to be honest, Universe 4 in my opinion had a great start with the different but most of their enemies were taken out by like Master Roshi, some probably off screen, but most were taken out generally fairly easy. And yeah, they have really interesting tricks and abilities, but I'm like, I'm not too sure. Like, the universe had to stick to underhanded techniques by their God of Destruction in order to win, and I'm glad they're gone, but it's just like, I wish they could have shown more potential, because I felt like the writers at Toei were like, oh shit, Universe 4 is still a thing. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna clean them out next episode. Let's knock someone off. Gohan, nah, let's not Gohan off. Gohan has too much potential to show. Okay, Piccolo, knock Piccolo off. Piccolo is pretty much not doing much in this tournament. Just knock him off. Just give him a big episode the week before, but knock him off the next episode. So anyway, that's my review. It's very short because literally this fights was short. Nothing really big happened. Universe 4 got destroyed and they got cleaned out. Next episode, obviously, we have to focus on Universe 3 because I feel like they're the next ones to get kicked out. And that'll be episode 120, which I'll be reviewing next week. Anyway, I see you guys later.